Alright, welcome to the Franchise Time Machine. I think I've got everything set up now for today's stream, so let's go ahead and get started. I've got a pack giveaway form ready to go. You do not have to be present to win. So actually, I'll just tell that to the Raiders when they come in. You just go ahead and submit one. You have to take off. All right. Let's see. Roster file is ready. We'll put that up shortly. I do have to edit the quick start. For some reason, we don't have the All Star game in the quick start. I don't know how that happened, but we're gonna have to correct that before we get started. So we'll head over to the game first. Was looking at a diamond and gold that I won today. So starting to do well in the dailies again. I think it helps that we have these narrow level formats like diamond and gold. I'm looking forward to when we get the single level formats. I think I do even better in those. So yeah. Swept I think wait, is this the one where I swept myself? Yeah, I swept myself in round one. Won 3 games to 1 in round two, and then went the distance in every other round. So this is where I think that the fatigue management has been helping me in these tournaments. Based on some experiments we did, I've been changing my fatigue settings, batter fatigue in particular, and I think it helps me in these tournaments like this that becomes these wars of attrition. Let's see if my opponent had any days off leading up to the championship here. I just got back to the quarterfinals of another Diamond Gold. Yeah, so they had a day off, so we didn't have that benefit. They had another day off here, so we were going straight through. They had a couple days off, and so we still were able to win. I think a lot of that's that fatigue management. It might also explain why I think there's two things with the dailies. I'm suddenly in qualifying position. It is the introduction of these 2 level tournaments, the Diamond and Golds. I've been doing well in those, and it's been, I think, the batter fatigue management. Those are the two things that have changed since the last PTCS cycle. So, all right, let's go ahead and set up the new quick start. So let me make sure I do this right. I'm going to open a new game, new quick start game. It is the dead ball. Okay, so let me open up a notepad here. And for reference, the original name is Deadball27 2014. Run environment, quick start 01. Finding me, thank you for the scritches for Crouton. Let me get this part done first, and I'll go ahead and give those scritches to Crouton. The new name. Wait, I'm going to name this for tonight's sim so we can go right from saving the quick start to setting up the game. So the game will be Deadball27, Nerd of Anarchy, run number 2, I believe. Okay, so that's what we'll call this. Deadball27, Nerd, version 2. This looks like everything except All-Star Game wasn't created, but we didn't run into this problem with any sim except Zeeg was his most recent one. So I'm not sure why that happened. Unless there's a different quick start that I opened by mistake. which I don't think is the case because we don't have, yeah, we don't have that many dead ball quick starts I could have opened. So I don't know what happened on that last run. Um, we were not able to get a number of all stars for the Grizzlies team, which is too bad because it is currently the champion. It is 116 wins. So we're not going to take over team yet because we're doing the quick start first. Why is this American? Japanese, the team that tied the Dutch today, 2-2 in the World Cup. All right, let's see. We'll go ahead and set up the mailbox, even though it won't be part of the quick start. It will be part of the run tonight. We will set up the manager options. Okay, now let's see what's going on with the All-Star game. Game settings, league options, or sorry, league settings options. It does have All-Star game checked. I don't know why we didn't get one last. Well, just to make sure, we'll go ahead and generate the league schedule again. Well, let's look at the league schedule. Okay, yeah, there's no All-Star. So I don't understand why the Eagles' last run was the only one that didn't have an All-Star game. That's the weird thing. All right, league settings. Just to make sure, let's make sure all teams, set all teams to not allow AR roster changes, even though I think that was already done. And then edit league structure. Let's generate schedule. So now let's see if we have the All-Star game. Should be in July. Okay, now we have an All-Star break. Even though the game's not showing up, we do have an All-Star break. So it should be good. So now let's save. This is a quick start. I mean, this is fine. What I don't know is like why every other dead ball run had an All-Star game. Dead ball 27, 1914 run environment. Quick start number 2. Okay. So now we can set this up for Nerd of Anarchy's run tonight. And we're going to have him assigned. I think it's the Highlanders? Yeah, the Highlanders, which are the Yankees. Okay, so now let's delete the roster. Alright, now let me go ahead and go deliver those switches from FlyingWV. Alright, I think that's set. Let's put the roster file up and then we'll get Nerd of Anarchy into the voice chat. Let's get anarchy in here. Okay, got the gaming lobby set up, or the gaming channel set up.
I'm
All right,
talking.
Nervig, you should be in the stream now.
Okay, okay. I'm just talking a little bit quiet. I didn't know what they had. You had the volume at.
Use your
I didn't,
regular volume, and I'll adjust you in OBS.
okay. So this will be my normal talking voice then.
Okay. I think we're close to good. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit, just because mine is usually so low. Okay.
Gotcha, gotcha. Alrighty. So
So we're going Highlanders tonight.
yes,
First, oh, this is
if
the first run anyone's used the Highlanders. That's a little surprising.
yeah, I'm going to show you why.
Okay.
Uh, if you go into the team settings, you'll see the you'll see the amazing hope that most of my average players start because yeah, it's quite the home run. Quite the home run team.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting, interesting.
So I'm hoping maybe some of the average guys get every time an average guy gets in a lineup, he hits 14 home runs at the minimum.
Okay,
So, but they got to get it in a lineup.
all right.
If they're just pinch hitters, maybe eight.
As for Denny,
So
thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
let's
Um,
see what
as
happens.
for I was watching your stream, but I forgot if you won or lost the game. I may have been busy setting up the stream by the end of your stream. I did watch your seventh inning stretch. I do apologize for being a little clumsy in the crawl space and knocking things off your wall. You lost three
And
to one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I heard someone in the Dodgers hit a ball and just said they were just running for days. I heard that part. I did remember that.
Dodgers.
So what we have tonight over here is we have a dead ball creator roster, which takes place in 1914. It is a 25-man roster. It is a four-man pitching rotation that can go down to three in the postseason. There is no DH. 1914 run environment. And there's a fun feature. I don't know if anyone who doesn't watch my stream has noticed it, but you can check a box so that your created players are adjusted with modifiers to make them more era specific. But the
Check
problem
a
is
box.
that that makes the players kind of too much the same with no power. And so to
Oh,
adjust
oh,
that,
okay.
I've added average level players. The average level players are created without the modifier. And so the form kind of looks like this, where the average level I've highlighted in this bright purple to say these are the players that will be created without the era modifiers. And so they will have the more modern shape. And it's worked out pretty well. In those seasons, the creator roster team home run total is in line with the higher home run totals for the era, but not out of line with them. So I think
Mm-hmm.
this has been a good way to inject some power into the lineups that we weren't getting otherwise because the modifiers were too strong. So for anyone who's interested in dead ball, that's why we've got that tweak. Otherwise, the team would hit like one or two home runs all season. Even though in the era there are players
Yeah,
like Gavi Cravath hitting home runs, and teams would hit 20, 30 home runs, especially in the National League, and we just weren't getting that. Now we get that. So
yeah.
that's what we have going on tonight, and we're about to do Nerd of Anarchy's player creation. So Nerd of Anarchy's in
Oh,
the voice channel was explained to us why he chose the New York Highlanders, who are the New York Yankees franchise. And then, do you want to say anything about the player choices you made here?
Okay, so of course everybody wants that great defense at shortstop, second base for that double play. You want that center fielder with the range and whatnot. Thank you, Ezra. That's awesome. So before, and then when you go into the playoff, if you make the World Series, you're going to go to a three-man rotation. So you don't want four starting pitchers in the legend star area. You want three in the star or legend, and then one in the good.
Okay.
So yeah, and then because I picked the New York Yankees, it it's a 1.5 home run. So you're getting 50% more home runs at this Yankee
Yeah,
Stadium than
yeah,
you are, yeah, than you are anywhere else. So I was like, well, hey, we're playing 81 of our games there. If I can get at least two of these average guys in there, I might be able to hit enough home runs that's
yeah.
cool, and it might win me that extra game or three that I need.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is 77. Also, that's a good reminder for anyone
yeah,
filling out the pack giveaway form. It's a 154 game season back then, so make sure your
yes.
guesses
And
reflect
then
that. And
also
Ezra,
on,
before
yep,
you
yeah,
leave, there's a pack giveaway form pinned to the chat already.
yeah. You
You
keep
won the
winning
last
whenever
time
I,
you entered, so I hope you'll enter
yeah,
again.
pretty much whenever I sim, you win.
It is
So
already open. You do not have to be
yeah,
present to win, so please fill out a form. Ezra Denny.
yeah. And though I did want the catcher in the star legend area,
Yeah,
that right fielder just would not. That right fielder just would not create for me. I just could
okay.
not get a good one. So I was like, okay, we'll bring the catcher down because I want that strong arm and at least guy have a bat. But the average power thing, I keep getting like an 80 catcher, so 80 power catcher, but he always sits on the bench. So
Hmm. Okay,
we'll
interesting.
cross our fingers when we get to that bridge.
Yeah, this is one of the trickier versions of the creator also try to anticipate what the computer is going to do with the lineups
Yeah,
because I
because
do
I'm
think the manager has a modern profile bias, but there aren't a lot of modern profiles getting generated, so it's always kind of tricky to figure out how the computer is going to react to the players you create.
yeah, yeah.
And
Of
I was
course,
anticipating you would play again as soon as Z Grizzly took over the leaderboard.
yeah, yeah. Well, of course I had to. The oh, what was I gonna say there? Oh, another thing was the if you do the start highest rested,
Yeah.
because it's only a 154 game season, they're a little bit more spread out,
Oh.
and you don't need that good guy to start. He starts like I think it's like five less than the ace.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, and
the
also
ace starts.
because your starters recover faster too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they've got so you put that down, and hey, okay, that good guy's only out there for 30 instead of 38,
Yeah. Yeah.
something like that. So it's like, woohoo, cool.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Well, let's get cracking on the player creation.
Yeah. And boy, that bench second baseman, oh my God, he's been a utility knife, a Swiss Army knife every single time. Every single time but I just have this feeling like I'm going
I
to
mean,
create
you're
him.
kind of jinxing yourself right now.
Yeah, and he's not even going to play second base. He's not even going to play, he's going to have like 25 at
How
second
do we get a
base.
first base only at second base? All
Yeah.
right. So for
How
anyone who
did
wants to play along, try this out. You go to the manager pull down menu, GM and manager actions, sign a free agent, and it's from this screen. Oh, we've got a free agent. Let's delete this guy out. From this
Well,
screen, you go to the actions pull down menu if you're in commissioner mode. And
yeah.
for some games, we import historical players tonight, and all creator roster games will be creating fictional players. All right,
So for
shortstop,
about the, yeah, so while you're
average
doing that, so
age,
about the
range
past
of
3 weeks, I have, well, yeah, about what, 2, 3 weeks is when he beat my record. I've been creating at least three three teams a day, just going through and just trying to figure this whole thing out. And I thought I had it figured out with the go, position player pitcher,
yeah.
position player pitcher. Make the
Hey,
computer
look at this. Two of these guys might might be able to pitch.
Heyo. What
Look
the?
at that. We haven't seen
Hey,
that before.
no.
All right, let's go to batters. For the record, they are
Oh
uh,
gosh, yeah. They're only
Aguilar and Gomez.
yeah, and they got no stuff, which
Well, but it's
hurts.
19. Oh, wait a
Yes.
second. Did we check the box? Did we
Did
check
we
the
check the box?
box? I think it
I
comes
don't.
checked already. So let me double check.
Yeah, I think. Oh
It is
yeah.
checked. Yeah, it is checked. So these should be era specific players.
Mhm.
Let's see. Why can't I get back to? Okay, here we go.
I was
So
having that problem today.
Aguilar and Gomez are the ones who look like they might. They have no control. That's the bigger problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dead ball batting. There we go.
Okay. Oh. Well, I don't really think we need to go much further than even. Oh. Why did your defense have to be so bad? Why did I have to say anything about defense and jinx myself? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's right. You've got okay. I've got Babbitt, then K's. I'm looking at this wrong. Okay. All right. Hmm. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
they're
I gotta
in the
put that
order
back.
they appear on the cards, like in Perfect Team.
Yeah,
You'll
I
see
know.
that.
I did them different on for some reason on mine. I don't know why. I'm liking Juan, but I think uh, yeah, I think Miguel Aguilar with that
Yeah.
80i 70 Babbitt 65K. Because I must have watched and
Are we locked
rewound that.
in to Aguilar?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I must have rewound that certain section of the test of the
Oh.
to see what I'm like, okay, well, we're going this.
Junebug.
Ooh,
That's a good nickname. Miguel
okay,
Junebug Aguilar.
okay, that's right. I don't look at my computer screen. Look at my.
Legend. All right, Junebug's added to the team.
There's Z Grizzly with 85 stream streak.
Hey, Z Grizzly, thank you for the streak.
Huh.
Let's see. I'm about to hit 150, I think, on Ezra's stream with the next stream. New York Yankees. Oh, they are listed the Yankees. I thought in the standings are listed as the Highlanders.
No, and they're the
Oh, okay.
Yankees.
I guess in
They
1907 they were still the
yeah,
Highlanders.
in '07 they're the
Yeah.
Highlanders. Yes.
All right. Next up is your center fielder.
Okay.
I thought you might go for that 70 fielding shortstop.
I was, mm, I was, I was very, but I didn't like the. Okay, yes, they did finish second overall, but the eye also was different.
Yeah.
Okay, so Babbitt and who? Why are you? Oh, because of the speed, maybe. Okay. Oh, come on. Why did I jinx myself with this defensive talk? Hmm. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. Well, yeah. Darn it. Mm. Oh, yeah. Second thing, let's take a reroll. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I gotta go defense. I gotta go defense with Tony Garcia.
All right. Tony
God, that
Garcia is
hurts.
the pick.
That hurts. Oh, that hurts. That one.
Defensive
Oh, that.
center fielder on the board. 70 range. by far. Knuckles. You got a knuckleballer in center field.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not all knuckles out there.
All right. Legend level center fielder in the books on the team. Next up is second base.
Guys, get the defense together. What's going on here? Oh,
5 of these.
Really? Yeah, that range does not make up for that error. Everybody else's defense is just... Well, we're going bat then, I guess. Let's go with... Yeah. The last guy.
With the 2 silent J's, Suleiman Seiko. Amazing name.
I'm glad I let you say it. No, I knew the first one was Suleiman.
I was wondering what country he's from, but he's just from America.
Huh.
Okay, whose nickname was Prince Paiwan? I gotta look this up in B-Roll.
That's gotta be something made up. Ooh, how did that end?
Prince Paiwan. Okay, what if I just look up Paiwan? Yeah, it looks like it's just made up. Not a real nickname. Not a real B-Ref nickname, at least.
Sadly, not a real one.
All right, that's second base, and then the last legend level pick will be a third baseman.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Oh my God, what is going on? What's going on with the defense today? Oh man. Oh, I am not liking that. Can we re-roll the whole team now? Okay, now. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh no. Okay, there is something wrong here. This isn't fun. Oh, you know what? Give me the Yeah, Mike Waddell.
Okay.
Rube Waddell's cousin.
Cutter.
The one who didn't chase
Plays
fire
little
trucks.
second base as well.
Yeah, it's Deadball Z Grizzly, but if I told you the players that I just created about 3 hours ago, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, there's something wrong here."
This is a common refrain. Every cycle, people come in having tested.
It's your computer, man.
And then
it's
when they actually play it on stream,
it's your computer.
This happened. My friend who is on Jeopardy. Apparently, this happens with Jeopardy people too.
Oh,
In
yeah,
practice,
yeah.
they're great, and then on the show, they can't do it. All right.
Yeah.
So star level, we got right field, and then 3 starting pitchers, and like you're planning ahead for the World Series, where these 3 will be your 3-man rotation in the World Series. Okay, so we'll go right field, star level right fielders.
Okay. I was thinking, okay, yeah, right field. Okay, there's been, in 1914, there's so many good ones that it's gonna. Oh, finally, someone with over 55 defense and knows how to hit the baseball. Juan Montenegro.
Okay, Juan Montenegro. He also has decent infielding. Let's go see if the cake is real or if the cake is a lie.
Okay.
Does he play infield? He does not, but he plays all 3 outfield spots. Very good all-around player, defense and offense. First star level player. All right, there you go. It took star level to get a real legend level player.
Yeah.
All right, next up is, oh yeah, your 3 starting pitchers.
Yeah.
So here's the first of 3. Average age, star level, 5 of those. Finally, he says a spoiler, the cake is a lie. All right, dead ball pitching. You do get batting ratings because it's dead ball and they're bunting.
Mm. High bunters in there. Okay, let's look at the. Okay. Kind of. I actually haven't taken the. I keep taking the highest control guys, but they were having 45 stuff. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that hold. I don't like the hold, but the stamina's more. So yeah, Tony Sanchez.
Okay, Tony Sanchez is the pick.
Oh, I didn't even notice he was a 5-star. How the heck is he a 5?
Music Sanchez. Getting that in. Star level.
Music.
All right, that's pitcher 1 of 3. Here's starting pitcher 2 of 3. Okay.
Okay, it was sweet music. That was mountain music. Okay. I was looking up music as a nickname real quick.
Now you focus on picking players. I'll look up nicknames for you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. 80 control. Yeah, how am I going to pass that up? Juan Rivera.
Okay, Juan Rivera is the choice.
Yeah, how are you going to pass that up, really?
The Great. Juan the Great Rivera.
Oh, great. This guy's going to stink. The Great.
All
He
right.
better not have given himself that nickname.
I don't think we've seen 80 control in dead ball yet, so this will be interesting to see how he does. All right,
you know,
third of 3 star level starting pitchers.
Wait, what? Did that happen again?
Looks like it did.
Oscar Lopez, then.
All right.
80 control. 35 stuff. Well, who cares about the 55 stamina with 80 control? You're not. Are you even throwing a ball? No, I think you're just throwing out strikes. Like Jacob Mizorowski didn't get above a 2-ball count.
We did get 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them are starting pitchers. Okay. We're now moving on to the good level. We've got the 4th starting pitcher, your first relief pitcher, and then catcher, first base, left field.
I honestly want to say in the last that I can remember. I haven't gotten one, let alone two 80 control guys in a
Yeah, I don't
row.
think we've seen one before with Dead Ball.
I'm kind of freaked out by that.
All right, here we go. Good level starting pictures.
Oh, they really went off the deep end on this one, didn't they? Well, okay. Connor Coyle,
All right,
right?
Connor Coyle is a choice.
That's the name. Yeah.
First good level, and this is an SP because there is a relief pitcher in this group, so I'm gonna just note that it's the starting pitcher.
Yes.
And then here comes the relief pitcher at good level. Okay.
Oh, man. I don't mind. Actually, I do mind that. Well, no. All right. Joe Smith.
Joe Smith, if that really is your name.
That really.
Chavito, he does have a nickname at good level.
Oh.
So this is just straight up good because he is an RP. Okay. All right, next up is a catcher.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a different thing. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Three of these
Okay.
guys can kind of pitch. All right, here we go.
Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah, that does give him the leg up on the others with it. And then his, oh my goodness. Why? 1914, he's got to have an arm weaker than a noodle. Okay. Yeah, Mike. Grennan.
Nick Grennan, okay.
You know, 4.5 star. You think I'd be more enthused?
Well, this is why for low ball and dead ball, I don't think you can go by stars because the computer's rating different things.
Yeah.
Since FlyingWV's in the chat, we are going to look at four of these players to see if the cake is live. They
Oh,
all have outfield range
outfield.
and arm 50 or above. Milk Coffee does play first base. That's a surprise. Grennan we'll see when we look at North
Yeah.
America's player. Danny Martinez also plays first base, but not outfield. 55 range, 55 arm. Jesus Perez, 50 outfield range, 55 outfield arm. The cake is a lie. Every one of these, the cake is a lie. Well, let's look at Grennan. The cake is a lie. All that outfield range and arm going to waste. The wrench Grennan. That kind of almost works. The wrench. That's a good one. All right, who was the wrench? I must know.
Must know.
The wrench. Oh, I didn't know Dan Gladden's nickname was the wrench. Alan Craig, who did have a fun perfect team card last cycle. Also the wrench. All right, next up. First base.
Oh, yeah. I've been getting crazy first baseman here. Let's see if it continues.
Don't
I'm
jinx
thinking
yourself.
of
Jinx
something
yourself.
different. I'm thinking of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I keep thinking of the
Yep.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yep, there we go. Ron Darland. Don't
Alright.
even have to look any further. 75 Babbitt, higher than everybody else. Defense, higher than everybody else. I know it's first base, but hey, come on. Defense is important overall.
Candyman.
The Candyman can.
Alright, MLB.
Credit. Oh,
New York
wait, yeah.
Yankees. Alright, last good level player is going to be a left fielder. And then we head to the average level where we're going to turn off the modifiers and you'll get modern looking profiles. Left field, average age, good level.
I'm thinking about
5 of these.
power. Nothing but power. Give me a bunch of. Oh, that's in the next round. Ha ha ha. So I tricked you. Okay, so pretty much defense goes in order. Wow, everybody's range is delightful.
Brian Block, by the way, was a huge power eye guy because even with the modifiers, he came up with a 45 power.
Yeah.
So he had huge power before getting modified down.
Oh yeah. Jeez, even the guy with gap runs slower than my sister. I really, yeah, Val
All right, Val
Palacios, yeah.
does play first, left, and right. Alright, that wraps up the good level round. Let's take a look again at the picks. As we head down to the average level. These will be modern players, so we'll turn off the player creation modifiers for catcher, first base, third base, left fielder. So catcher, and then the corner infielders, corner outfielders. So let's go to game settings, league settings, players. We're gonna reset. There we go. All right, so we'll go back to the player creation. And with the modern profiles, we'll get you a catcher first.
Oh yeah. We're thinking speed. Ha ha ha. Oh, nobody's defense is out of control. Well, if you're gonna bring on a backup, it might as well hit it far and be able to throw people out. So Tyler Morgan.
Okay, Tyler Morgan.
Niger Morgan's cousin.
Let's see, delete.
That guy was something else. Oh my god. Oh man, Tony
So this
Plush.
is the first average. We're gonna go average modern. This will be the designator we'll use for these guys. Get him on the team. All right, next up, first base. We do sometimes see power eye down here at average level at first base. Do you get some power?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, like everybody's always saying, well, like you're always saying, yeah, oh, who cares about K's? Yeah, but he's also got the highest BABIP, so we in the highest I, so couldn't.
All right, Daquan Gooden. First base only. Hopefully that defense won't keep the computer from playing him.
Oh, I heard a little funny factoid today. The Munsters TV show had 70 episodes and only 2 seasons.
Yeah, a lot of those early sitcoms had like 30, 40
Oh God, yeah,
seasons, 30 episode seasons.
yeah. It just kept pumping them out, and boy, did they just everybody just repeated the same plots over and over. Yeah, but hey, they were fun. They were entertaining.
I think Gilligan's Island had 30 plus episode seasons too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here are your third basemen.
Oh. Hmm. Okay, so I'm kind of torn here. So could you? Oh, that's such a good name. Dusty Tuttle? That is such a good name. But could you please remove Dusty Tuttle and Alex?
Okay.
Yeah, Valos.
Phallus.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Nerd of Anarchy was
Okay.
distracted by the phallus.
uh, yeah.
Economy of
Hmm.
Errors, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. We are playing Dead Ball Creator Roster. So Creator Roster is a game I made up in the base game. We use a player creation engine to build teams to compete in the 2025 season. And the Dead Ball version is we followed 1914 rules and play the 1914 season. So there's no DH. There's a 4-man pitching staff. You can go down to 3-man in the postseason. And so that we can get at least some power, because power did exist, but the game doesn't give it to us when we use the player creation modifiers for the Dead Ball era. We get one round, and I'll put that the one on the left with blue is what Nerd of Anarchy is creating tonight. But the round in purple, those 5 average level picks, those are generated using modern profiles.
Why do you keep following me around?
To try to get some power into these simulations. So that's what we're working on tonight. And we're about halfway through the player creation process. There's pinned to the chat a form you can use to win some packs, guessing how Nerd of Anarchy's team is going to do in 1914. So you don't have to be pressing to win. Go fill one of those out if you want to try to win packs. And yeah, thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, no worries. I've been watching people sometimes for a long time and then realize I'm not following them. So don't worry about it. All right. So did you make a choice? Sorry, I missed it if you did.
Oh, we're back. Yes. I guess I got. Well, the I difference is a lot more than the K difference. But I just, yeah, Verdugo.
All right, go with Jesus Verdugo. Does also play second base. Don't see that combination too often. All right, that was your third base, and then we have corner outfielders coming, left field and right field, and then we go back to the dead ball player shapes.
Now the corner outfielders.
And I think you went left field first, so go left field.
Yeah.
Average age. So I'm going to get these picks up on the screen, and I'm going to go deliver Z Grizzlies scriptures for Crouton.
Ready?
So let's get those up there. All right, there's some couple power choices here.
Okay. Oh, I like that guy much better now.
All right. So usually thank you those channel point redemptions. Those scriptures have been delivered.
Yeah, definitely Chris Bombach.
Chris Bombach. Second best power. Second best gap. Second best avoid K. Tied with anyone for BABIP.
All
right.
How the heck did I get 280 controllers?
All right, last modern profile player will be a right fielder. And then we'll go back to using the dead ball modifiers for bench and scrub level. Right field, average age, average level, 5 of these. I got some power, got some fielding.
Well, I seriously got Usually I would get some speed somewhere around here, and you just couldn't avoid it. But, yeah, I gotta go with the best defensive backup. So, Shinzang. Oh, Zhang.
All right. Xingzang is the pick. Does play all 3 outfield spots.
Okay, from Taipei.
Oh, we'll have to let Ophi know. We got a player from Taipei tonight. Nice.
Yay.
Taichung. That's where she's from, in Taipei. Oh, okay. We got to screenshot this for Ophi tonight. Taichung is the city that she's in within Taiwan. I think Taipei is a big population center, so it's not that common. I think this is the first Taichung player we've seen. All right.
Do we follow the jet lag game on Nebula or YouTube?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's one of the YouTube creators. Him and his friends, they play a game where the last one they did was Taiwan, where they started in the north.
Yeah.
And they collected they tried to collect as many railroad stations as they could.
Oh, okay.
All around the country. And then they had to do like silly games and things like that to claim them and things like that. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, now the newest one is they're connecting states together. So it's real cool stuff.
Is it a YouTube or a Twitch?
It is on YouTube.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, but they also own Nebula with other creators.
I don't know.
And that's an ad-free. That's an ad-free subscription based.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's a platform.
Yeah.
All right. We've got 5 bench level players. Next, we're going to turn back on the era modifiers.
Aww.
Second base, shortstop, center field, and then 2 relief pitchers.
Yeah, the other day I forgot to turn that back on, and I'm like, why are these second basemen so powerful? I was like,
game
oh
settings, league settings, players. Just check this box, and the modifiers come back on for player creation, and we're good to go. Back to the free agency screen. Back to the actions. Create players. And second base. Average age. Bench level. 5 of these. There we go. Back to the orange power numbers.
Oh, screen.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Orange power numbers. Yeah. But I like Brian. Oh, yeah, I just said defensive backup. Forget what I said earlier. We're going with Brian Niss.
Brian Niss. All right. Big contact guy. Has a little bit of eye. Can stand at shortstop. Bench. All right. There we go. Bench level second baseman on board. Next up is your backup shortstop.
Jeez. I don't really see that many triples being hit on this team. Now that I think about it. Once I said that, they popped up this guy. But I'm not. Ooh, McGinnis. I could go for McGinnis. Well, Dan? Are we thinking Dan? No. Okay, yeah. McGinnis. Jiminy Christmas. We'll go McGinnis.
All right, Jonathan McGinnis. Top speed, top steal, top
Yeah,
gap.
he's a backup. He's a backup. Hopefully he can play a bunch.
Ooh, Swiss Army knife.
Okay, there we go. Good. Whew, I picked the Army knife. All right.
Yeah, you said your second baseman with the Swiss Army knife, but this time it was your shortstop.
Yeah. Well, the game is messing with me.
All right, now center fielder.
Oh. Jeez, I don't think any of the. Oh, man. I was hoping
Bronson Johnson, nice streak you got
players.
there.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Is there reroll in this, or is it only in the...
No, there's a reroll.
Oh, man. Okay, never mind. What do we got here? We got backup center fielder. The best defensive guy has got the worst Babbitt. We don't like that. Let's re-roll this one.
All right, we're going to re-roll the center fielders.
Let's re-roll them here. Hopefully
Center
somebody
field,
else
average
just
age, bench level.
pops in a little better.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Can I get the middle? Oh, man. Yeah, gotta go to Babbitt. Even though he's a backup. I gotta go Babbitt with Keegan Rozzo.
Okay.
Gosh, that hurt. Well, he's still got 60.
So Babbitt plays all three
Stealing,
outfield spots.
Oh, there we go. Getting sometimes lucky with that.
All right, so then we've got 2 relief pitchers to finish out the round.
Yeah. 2 to finish the bench. And then a third on the scrubber. Scrub-a-dub-dub.
Okay, let's switch to the pitcher view, even though it's not going to get much better. Let's switch to the pitcher view. There we go.
Well, you got to go with the control right there. Yep. Harry Lucas.
Harry Lucas is a choice.
What in the heck? That movie bugged me to no doubt, to no end. Kid takes his helmet off on the field. He's like, ay, ay, ay.
What are you talking about?
The movie Lucas from the 80s.
Oh,
It was an incomplete pass, and they keep playing it out like he fumbled it. No, that was an incomplete pass. Everybody and their grandma knew that. It was just stupidest thing. Oh my god.
all right. Was that one or two relief pitchers? Oh wait, Tyler Morgan was. That's average modern.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
Relief pitcher bench one. I think that's the first, so we have one more to do.
Yeah.
Relief pitcher, average age, bench level, 5 of these. Oof, the controls are pretty brutal.
Well, if you've got the highest control and the highest stuff, welcome to my team, Lefty, with the 50 stamina.
All
Mike
right.
Carey.
Mike Carey.
What? Yeah, Mike? Yeah. You were going to say something, I thought.
No, I was just looking at Bronson Johnson's question, which I'll answer in a second here.
Oh, okay.
Bronson Johnson, as soon as I get the next batch of players up, I'll answer your question while Nerd of Anarchy's picking. Okay, we're going to go down to the final level, which is scrub level. We have a relief pitcher and a right fielder coming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the different levels. Like, scrub is iron, and bench
relief
is
pitcher, average
bronze,
age.
right?
Scrub level, 5 of these.
Average is silver.
Okay, so are there different levels of creator roster?
Yeah.
So if it depends on whether you mean if they're different types of games or if they're different levels within the game. So we have regular creator roster in 2025. We have lowball creator roster. We try to build the worst team possible in 2025. There's studs and duds where you get 6 legend level players and 20 bench level players, also in 2025. And this is the only one that takes place in a different year. It's 1914. When we play 1914 rules, so you get 25 players, you get 4-man rotation, you get the only thing that's different is there's a way you can modify player creation so that it fits the era better. We have that turned on for every round except average. That's why average is in purple. These players keep the modern profile, and they're the only ones that have the modern profile to try to add a little bit of power to the teams. But if you mean levels of player, then yes, within every game of creator roster, you get a different number of legend, star, good, average, bench, and scrub level players, and then you fill out a form in advance to let me know which players you want. Oh, you were asking about the eras, okay? Yeah, this dead ball one that we're playing tonight is the only one that takes place in a different year.
Yeah. Dead ball was pre dude getting hit in the head and dying. And then they made a rule right after that. Every ball that gets a scuff on it needs to be replaced.
All right, do you have a pick?
There was a... Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, Izzy.
Izzy Rodriguez is the choice. All right, we have one more right fielder coming.
Chicago Cubs, they played a game in 1911 with one ball. Every foul ball, they just had to throw it back into the pitcher.
Oh wait, I put bench. It's actually scrub.
It was a mush after the game.
Scrub.
There we go.
Okay.
Grub-a-dub-dub.
One more right fielder. Average age, scrub level, 5 of these. Batting view. All right, here we
Can't
go.
really pitch, can they?
Can't really hit either.
No. But that guy's got a little bit better defense than everybody else. So Ruben Torres.
Man, the batting modifiers are brutal on these scrub level players. It really takes them
Gosh.
down.
Yeah.
All right, Ruben Torres is the last player. All right, so do you want to do pitching staff, lineups, or strategy first?
Okay, so pitching first.
Okay.
And we're definitely going to go with the highest rested.
It did
We'll
put
see how that
your good starting
lines up.
pitcher
Oh.
one spot ahead of your star.
Okay, who's this? Juan Rivera. Which one was he? Oh, he was an 80 control guy.
Yeah, put Coyle ahead of him.
That son of a gun.
I think it's the modern
Oh.
stuff bias.
Okay, let's go with back to the strict order then.
Okay, strict order.
Back to the strict. I thought they were gonna put Connor. Oh wait, yeah, I thought they were gonna put Coyle last. I don't know why they wouldn't have done. Jiminy Christmas, that really hurts my. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that good then.
It's probably the
And-
40 stuff.
Yeah. Yep. But his control is 55. I don't get it. Ay.
All right.
And I still haven't seen a knuckleballer for crying out loud.
Lineups or strategy?
Lineups, yes.
All right. Lineups. Yeah, it's a bummer that they put that pitcher third. Let's look at the position coverage. This is less of an issue in dead ball because you have so many batters, but yeah, you got tons of coverage everywhere.
Okay, good.
And you have
good,
two catchers up here. Okay.
Yeah.
So then let's go to batting view, sort by stars, and then we'll go ahead and. All right, so it did just take right from the top.
Yeah.
It did not start any of your modern profiles.
No, it did not. Darn it. That was.
Which I'm surprised because, if it has a modern bias on the pitching, you would think it would start some of the power hitters with a modern bias on batting. But
yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I would have. Okay. Yeah, and then the strategy is going to be the sabermetric because these guys are going to get thrown out left and right. So just don't even steal.
Yep. Yeah, the most conservative in terms of all the offensive strategies. So, all right, I think we're good to go.
All right, buddy.
How do you
Thank
feel about
so
the
much
team?
again. Oh, I think they're gonna. I will be lucky to win 100 games. Yeah.
How many were you winning in your practice sims?
111, 113 continuously, just one right after the other. And I was like, okay, okay. And then I tweaked where I put the pictures, and I was like, all right, it should be good. Nope, no, because I was doing 2 pictures in the star and 2 pictures in the good, and I had the star.
I'm just surprised it's not starting at least Verdugo. I thought for sure Verdugo would get a start.
Yeah, I know.
You know what it might be? It might be the defenses. 45 defense,
so.
55 defense. It might be the defense.
But even this guy's faster. Oh, the eye, again, the contact. Yeah, but contact is king pretty much in this one. So, but no, yeah. I'm gonna have to. I'm good. I didn't put my. I'm seriously dropping 10 off of my winning guess.
You know, we never. I think this is the highest dead ball profile power we've had though. 50. He must have had like 95 before he got modified.
I know. Well,
So
yeah, it's because we're only at 42% or something
yeah,
like that of
so you still have a
yeah,
little bit of power in the lineup. You have Waddell's
yeah,
50. You've got 345s. This is
yeah.
probably a little bit more than we were used to seeing.
I'm seriously knocking off. I'm knocking off things from my guess.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't put it in yet. Jiminy, goodness gracious! I can't even. I'm not even gonna. Oh my goodness, this is man. This is bad.
So you're saying you think Z Grizzly's top spot is safe?
Oh, it's definitely safe on this run, but not the next one in 2 weeks or something. Yeah, I'll definitely be okay.
All right.
Either I'm gonna get the awesome PT, draft thing where it's like, oh, this I don't even know why I drafted this round, and then all of a sudden you win that one, and you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah.
how did that happen? Or you going, how am I gonna lose this? I got Otani, I got this, I got that. How did I lose in the first round and I got swept? So yeah, I'd be in my book. I'm looking at a
Well,
low
don't give
ball,
away
dead
your
ball.
guesses. Don't give away your guesses.
No, I'm not going to give them away, but I'm looking at a low ball, dead ball team right now in my mind, even though
All
I
right.
know it's not going to get that bad. But, oh man, I am so upset with this team. But yet at the same time, in the starting lineup, there's really only two people under 80 with the contact. And
Yeah.
the pitchers, except for the setup, I'm pretty happy with my pitchers.
Yeah, yeah.
So
All right. Well, we'll see you in the regular chat.
we'll
The other
see
side
what
of the ad
happens,
break.
man. I'm so
All right.
scared.
Good luck
I
on the
don't like
run.
this
Thank you.
team.
Thanks again for
All
the
right.
tier 3 sub. Gets you 2 games per month.
Rock and roll, man.
All
Thank you
right.
again. Thank you so
Yep,
much.
of course.
All right. Party on. Party on.
All right, that was Nerd of Anarchy. Always fun having our players in the voice chat. All right, so we're gonna do. Let's see, where are we on the timing for the ad break? Okay, I think it should let us run 3 minutes of ads, but first let me save this game. And I'll save the quick start when we get back, in case Lisa Loves Biology is still working on her pack giveaway form when we get back. So yeah, let's see if it'll let us run 3 minutes of ads. That'll push back the next ad break for an hour, which will be enough time to run the sim. All right, good luck, everybody. I think we've been back from the ad break for a while, but I didn't rush through the BRB, knowing that LLB is going to be working on the pack giveaway form for a while. Let's go ahead and save this as a quick start. Wow, LLB almost done. Just have the pitching questions left. I'm impressed. Okay, we'll save that quick start. We'll go ahead and go and advance this to opening day. That'll generate the preseason predictions. Wait, we do have the modifiers on, unlike the other games that take place in 2025. So now we're getting the season predictions. All right. So we are good. If anyone else is working on a pack giveaway form, please let me know. I don't want to close the form while anyone's still working on it. Otherwise, when LLB is done, we'll go ahead and close the forms and start looking at the guesses. Let me get this form ready, actually, to show. Why is this one not showing up? Episode 704. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Hiding some columns. I'm doing this off screen, so you're not seeing it. Okay, I think that's done. We're all set up now. Did I forget how many pitching questions there are? Last we heard from LLB, she only had the pitching questions left. Just a reminder to everybody from the leaderboard, the record is 116 wins, just set by Z Grizzly. And second place is 114 wins, which is Nerd of Anarchy's initial run. Of the 4 runs we've had so far, only 2 have won World Series. And we have not, well, I'm gonna hold my comment there until all the entries are in. It's not a secret because I have shown the leaderboard before, but I'll wait to comment on it until after all the answers are in. All right, LLB, I hate to rush you, but please finish up. I do need to get going here. I have to get up at 6:50 every morning, no matter what. So I do want to get this sim started so I can go to bed. Thank you, Z Grizzly, for the channel for redemption. I will give those scritches. I think when the first month is simming. Let's do that. Nope, I was just muted and eating snacks while waiting for the last channel point, last pack giveaway form to come in. All right, here we go. Closing the form. We're gonna have to figure out a new system because I can't keep doing this with 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 apologies to LLB. I do have to get up every morning at 6:50, so every minute I wait is a minute less sleep I get. All right, let's take a look at the guesses. Pack form is closed. Let's look at the guesses. I mean, I think you should participate. I just think we need to figure out a way for you to be able to get it done in a reasonable time frame. All right. I don't know what reasonable is either. All right. So everyone thinks this team is going to make it to the World Series. So I don't know. I think people are more optimistic about this team than Nerd of Anarchy was. And then 1/3 of you think they will win the World Series out of the 6 responses we got. 1/3 of you think there's a Cy Young Award winner here. I do think these dead ball profiles are the hardest to read. So I think it's the hardest to predict Cy Young Award with these dead ball profiles. And then half of you think there's an MVP. I'm curious to know if everyone's picking the same one. But yeah, half of you think there's an MVP. All right, now let's switch gears and see what the game is going to predict here. We did advance to opening day so that we can see the MLB season predictions, MLB reports and info, preseason predictions. 100 wins might be a stretch for RNG to take that up to 114 for second place. We do have 17 home runs projected, 47 stolen bases. The ERA seems like middle of the pack, 2.32. That's the other thing we don't get, is we don't get a lot of strikeouts because of the modifiers. I'm wondering if anyone's ever going to take a pitcher at the average level. The problem is, because it's average level, you're not going to get a lot of stuff anyway, unless you get a real big steal down there. It does like a couple of hitters. Montenegro, number 3. And what was his name again? Suleiman Seiko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3rd and 6th top hitters. And it does like Lopez. It has Lopez pegged as the 6th best pitcher. And because it's dead ball, they all fit on one screenshot, which is nice. All right, let's see how this team goes. We're going to go to the scores view. Are we playing on opening day? Yes, we are. We're playing against Cleveland. All right, so Tony Sanchez facing Willie Mitchell. We'll hide scores and then a quick play this game. Let's watch the highlights of this one. All right, scoreless, runless, top of the first. We're now at the bottom of the first. So there's already been a hit. There are runners on 1st and 3rd. And there's a full count with 1 out to Tony Garcia, legend level center fielder. Oh, that big bounce means he's going to be safe. We learned that from Ezra Denny. Here, I'll show that again. Watch the ground ball. When it takes that big bounce, that bounce right there, Ezra Denny has taught us that means he'll be safe. It has been true every time we've seen it, so Ezra's on to something there. 1 run is already in. The bases are loaded with 1 out. 0-1 count to Ron Darland. Not to be confused with Mets legend Ron Darling. I'm going to call him Ron Darling by the end of the season, I'm sure. Darland hits one to right field. Should be deep enough for the sac fly. No, they held the runner. So base is still loaded. 2 outs and a 2-1 count for Palacios. Line drive past the first baseman. That'll score at least 1, maybe 2. Runner, the second runner coming home gets gunned out. So it is a 2-run game instead of a 3-run game. The good news is it's still creator roster team highlights as you go to the bottom of the second. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs, full count to Montenegro. That's a blooper in the right field that's going to drop in for a base hit. Trail Runner's going to third, so it'll be first and third with 1 run scores. Another run has scored, and we have the bases loaded. 2 outs still with the 1-0 count to Ron Darland. Darland hits one past the second baseman to right field. Oh, and it gets past the right fielder. The center fielder's got to track it down. So that's a 2 RBI single, and the trail runner advances. So a very undead ball like score of 7-0. Another highlight, bottom of the 5th. 1 out, bases loaded. 1 run already in, and a line drive back through the box up the middle. That's going to score at least 1. Oh, it's going to score 2 as the throw gets away from the catcher. And it's 10-2 as we go to the top of the 9th with 2 outs. That means the computer has surrendered. This should be an out to end the game. Fly ball to center field. And that's it. 10-2. That's a big score for dead ball. And Cleveland didn't even score their 2 runs until the 9th inning. I bet that's a mop-up relief pitcher who gave that up. Nope. Sanchez went the distance. All right. Let's go to the standings view. We are 1-0. Let's just run the month, see what happens. Pretty good start. 10-1, 13-2. Battle of the month and an 8-game winning streak. Let's check in on that Montenegro stats real quickly here. 14-2. 1 half game behind the Brooklyn Robins for the best record in the majors. 3.5 games ahead of the White Sox already in the AL pennant race. All right, let's check the batter of the month. Juan Montenegro, he hit .451 with 20 RBIs and 13 runs scored. Wow. What's his on-base percentage for the month? .530 on-base percentage. He had 11 walks and 1 strikeout. He did get caught stealing 3 times, though. And Nerd of Anarchy is running sabermetric, and he still got caught stealing 3 times against 1 stolen base. Wow. Yeah, Montenegro, stud. All right, let's run another month. Game RBI streak, 30-game on-base streak by Seiko. Okay, let's see if we did get another batter of the month. We won't get another notification. Once you get the first one, you won't get another notification. So you just got to keep checking after that. No, Cobb is the batter of the month for May. He hit .389 for the month. 12 RBI, 18 runs scored. .33-10. 5 games ahead in the loss column against the Brooklyn Robins for the best record in the majors. And 5.5 games now ahead of the Red Sox, so the White Sox have fallen to 3rd place. Palacios and Montenegro 1st and 3rd in batting average. Montenegro and Garcia 1st and 3rd in RBI. On the pitching side, Lopez and Rivera tied for the league lead in wins with Ernie Shore. Joe Smith, we do get saves in 1914, unlike 1907. So Joe Smith 2nd in saves with 9. All right, let's do another month. We're going to win now on June 15th, a little bit later than normal. Well, that's according to the modern calendar, so maybe that's about right for dead ball. 14, let's finish out the month. That win percentage is dropping. We're now below 700. We're 800 for the first month. We'll look at the month by month record here in a second. Let's see if there's another batter of the month. Nope, it's Eddie Collins of the Athletics. He had 330. Wow, that's pretty low offense for a batter of the month. So we must not have done very well. And the record kind of reflects that. Let's go take a look at the month by month record. Yeah, 870, 875 ball in April, 704 in May, 556 in June. So from a rate perspective, okay, so 154 game season, we went from a 135 win pace, which would have crushed the record, to a 108 win pace, which would be below the record, and now 556 in June. That's a 90 win pace. So let's see which is the real team. Is it the 875 team, the 704 team, or the 556 team? Let's zoom to the All-Star break. We do get an All-Star break, so no repeat of what happened in the Grizzlies' third run. The win percentage has come up a little bit, so having a better month here. We have one more game to get to the All-Star break. And let's take a look at the All-Star voting. Grennan, second in voting at catcher. Darland, leading in voting at first base. Seiko, third in voting at second base. Waddell, third in voting at third base. Palacios, second in voting in left field. Garcia, third in voting in center field. Montenegro, third in voting in right field. Doesn't help that he's behind Joe Jackson and Sam Crawford. The pitching, usually not good at voting for creative players, but Oscar Lopez is fifth on the list right now. 14-1 with a 1.35 ERA. And Joe Smith in the bullpen, 18 saves, 2.12 ERA. He does have 4 losses, though. All right, let's see who was actually selected. Lopez and Sanchez, who's 12-6 with 1.7 ERA, they were both selected. Grennan was selected at catcher. Darland was voted in at first. Seiko was selected at second base. Waddell selected at third base. Palacios selected in left field. Garcia selected in center field. And Montenegro selected in right field. So I counted 9. Montenegro, Garcia, Palacios, Waddell, Seiko, Darland, Grennan, Sanchez, Lopez. Yeah, 9 All-Stars. That is going to tie the record initially set by Nerd of Anarchy. Alright, so I've got that on the leaderboards for the pack giveaway judging later. Let's go to the home run challenge. We do not have a team on here, a player on here. Walker, Burns, Niehoff, and Doyle advance to the second round. Burns and Niehoff in the final. And Niehoff wins it, 11-10. All right, let's go to the All-Star game, which we'll quick play. 3-0. AL does win. A 3-hit shutout of the National League. Montenegro goes 0 for 1. Palacios goes 0 for 0 with an RBI. That's interesting. Maybe a sac fly that did not count against as an at-bat. Waddell goes 0 for 1 with a walk. Sanchez does not get a plate appearance. Seiko goes 1 for 2 with a run scored. Darling goes 0 for 2. Grennan goes 0 for 1. And Garcia goes 0 for 2. Lopez goes 0 for 1. So, pretty mixed. On the pitching side, Lopez, 1 scoreless inning with a hit. Sanchez, 1 scoreless inning. So, pretty good pitching performances. All right, let's go back to the Status View. Let's finish out the month of July. Yeah, having a hard time lifting up beyond that 700 win percentage. 18 quality start streak in a row by Rivera and Lopez both come to an end. That's a rough week. 67-28, it's a 705 win percentage. 705 in a 154 game season is a 108 win pace. 109, round up to 109. So still in the running, but gonna have to pick it up for sure. Let's see what the monthly did. Yeah, so it looks like the level is starting to be around 70, that 700 win percentage. 875, 704, 556, back up to 760. So we'll see if it can pick back up towards that 875. There will be a shot at the title here. Okay, let's run another month. All right, 683 win percentage. Have dipped down a little bit more. 1.5 games ahead of the Red Sox. So the pennant race here is still in question too, not just the shot at the leaderboard. Let's see what that last month brought in. 600 balls. So yeah, dropped down. Not quite as bad as in June, but that's going to be tough to overcome. Let's go to week by week and hope that we can still make the playoffs of this Creator roster squad. Okay, the lead has expanded to 3 games ahead of the Red Sox. And it is the best record in the majors. The Cubs leading the National League at only 73-54. The lead is now down to half a game. 90-42 against 90-43. And Palacios' lead in the batting title is down to 10 points. Montenegro is leading the league in RBI by 6. Darland is in 3rd. Lopez, 3rd in wins, behind Kovaleski and Leonard, who each have 22. Smith is now leading the league in saves with 26. All right, let's do another week. He bounced down to second place from him, but we're back in first place, up by 1 game. Palacios' lead in the batting race is now down to 6 points. We are in a tie with the Red Sox. 97-46, 98-47. So they've played 2 more games than us. Cubs leading the NL by 4.5 games now with an 83-63 record. Let's do another week. Oh, that did help. 8-2 in the last 10. 3-game winning streak. Now 3 games ahead of the Red Sox. Magic number is down to 2. All right, let's sim to the end of the regular season. Yep, held on to win by 3.5 games. Cubs also win the NL with an 88-66 record. So the AL had 200 game winners. The NL had 4 80-game winners. All right, I think we have Do we have one more game? Yeah, we have one more day to go. We have one more day to go. So Lopez has the most wins, tied with Rivera. Palacios is the batting champion. Let's take a look at those. Palacios wins by 10 points over Ty Cobb. Montenegro and Darlin finished first and second in RBI. On the pitching side, Garcia comes in with an 11.3 WAR in center field. Lopez third in ERA. Lopez, I think they were both tied for the lead in wins. Lopez and was it Sanchez? Yeah, Lopez and Rivera. 25 and 5, 25 and 4. And Smith finishes with the lead in saves, with one ahead of Faber. And Oscar Lopez comes in second in R WAR. All right, let's save the regular season. Nordic, I assume you want to go to a 3-man rotation. All right, that's going to send Rivera to the bull. Ooh, it's going to send the 25-game winner to the bullpen. Oh, yeah, because Coyle is in the 3 spot. That's a bummer. All right, so let's see what Rivera... Yeah, Rivera's in the stopper role, which makes sense. 302 innings pitched in the bullpen. All right, let's go to the scores view. We have a day off. I think we get 2 days off when the World Series starts, which is nice in 1914. All right, we're going to start off on the road at the Cubs. Connor Coyle on the mound. Oh, in 11 innings, it's a 2-1 loss in 11. Smith gets the loss. Good level relief pitcher. Yeah, just got unlucky, I guess. 4 hits in 1 2/3 gives up that earned run to lose the game. All right, game 2. Tony Sanchez on the mound. He has Hippo Vaughn. Is a 6-5 win. Both games 1-run games. Run differential 0. Tony Sanchez goes 8 innings, scatters 9 hits and 2 walks, gives up 3 earned runs, which is not nothing, but gets the win. Now, were the rest of the runs given up by the pen, or were the rest of the runs unearned? Rivera came in for 1 inning and gave up a run. One of the runs allowed by Sanchez was unearned. We'll head to the travel day. Game 3. We've now switched to New York. So the next 3 games will be the Creator Rosso team will be the home team. There's a win 5-3. Lopez gets the win. Rivera gets the save. Ron Darling went 2 for 3 with 2 RBI, a run scored, and a walk. All right, game 4. Connor Coyle, who pitched well in that first game, just got the no decision. A 5-1 win. Connor Coyle goes 7 2/3, giving up just 1 earned run. Garcia goes 3 for 3 and 2 walks, so 5 for 5 in plate appearances for Tony Garcia. Garcia's hitting .636 with a .765 on base percentage. His OPS is what, 1492. OPS for Garcia. Man, he's crushing it. All right. It is possible here for the Creator roster team to close out the Cubs. If they win, they will tie the best postseason record in low ball with 4-1. They do win 4-1. They win 8-1. Sanchez goes the distance, gives up 1 earned run, 7 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Aguilar drives in 3 runs. Grennan drives in 3 runs. Nice. Congratulations, America. You did win the World Series. Let's mark that down. So let me start filling out the leaderboard here. 105 wins. Did make the World Series. Did win the World Series and went 4-1. Check out the trophy. There it is. All right, let's save this. Save the World Series win. Who was the MVP? It's got to be Garcia, right? Aguilar. Well, okay, so Garcia had pretty gaudy stats, but he actually finished with 1091. Aguilar actually passed him with 11-11 and had 7 RBI versus Garcia's 1. So, but look at the rest of the lineup didn't do much. It was the Aguilar and Garcia show. All right, let's go to the mailbox for the postseason awards. Game score 1192. That is the 3rd highest game score, which makes sense for the 3rd highest win total. Let's see. Let's look at runs scored 770. That is the 3rd highest run score total. Runs against 458. That is the 2nd fewest runs allowed. So 312 run differential is the 3rd best run differential. All right, let's keep going through these postseason awards now. Great Glove Awards. Actually, let's mark all these as red. Okay. Great Glove Awards. Did not win any. 0 Great Glove Awards. The record is 2, held by Z Grizzly. Yeah, no gloves. Great Hand Award. Reliever of the Year. We might have someone in the running here. Let's see. Smith with 29 saves, 2.01 ERA, 2.7 WAR. Izzy Rodriguez in a setup role, 1.59 ERA. We'll see if the voters like any of those. Smith takes it. Nice. Uh, 12 first place votes. Faber gets 4. Faber had a very good season too. I was a little worried about that 2 ERA. Faber's ERA is a 1.70. 7-10, 9-10. So yeah, it could have gone either way, but Joe Smith does take it. Nerd of Anarchy has played twice and has won 2 Relief Pitcher of the Years. Alright, Silver Sluggers. Oops, I did not mean to delete that. Can I undo that? No, I can't undo it. Oops. I think I can still see it as a news story. It's just not in the inbox anymore. Alright, let's go to Platinum Stick Awards. 2, Darland at first base and Palacios in left field. Darland hit 334, 6.9 WAR, and Palacios hit 365 with a 5.2 WAR. Man, forget the MVP. Tris Speaker hit 340 with a 14 WAR, 41 stolen bases. So, pretty sure Tris Speaker is going to take that one down. All right, Rookie of the Year, we don't have anyone eligible. Cy Young. Lopez or Rivera? I think Lopez had the better ERA and the better WAR, the better WHIP. So I'm guessing Lopez. I think it might be Lopez Rivera 1-2 is possible. Oh, we didn't win it. We didn't get a notification. Dutch Leonard wins it. Walter unanimously. Walter Johnson comes in second. Lopez comes in third. Sanchez fifth. Okay, Leonard 25-11 with a 1.60. 25-5 with a 1.79. Okay, Leonard had 256 strikeouts too. Walter Johnson had 190 strikeouts, 2.3. I don't know. I still think Lopez should at least be second ahead of Walter Johnson, but 6 fewer losses. I mean, Leonard did have the lower ERA too, so that's tough to argue against. But Sanchez coming in fifth is kind of rough. Nah, maybe not. Smokey Joe would have lower ERA, more strikeouts. Okay, all right, fair. So no Cy Young. Came in third. The best Cy Young finish has been second, which has been done by Nerd of Anarchy once and Z Grizzly twice. All right, MVP. I mean, you saw what we're up against with the Gray Eagle. Yep, Tris Speaker wins it, as expected. Garcia did get one first place vote, though, so not bad. Although, I don't know how that happened, because Ty Cobb, I feel like, had a better season than Garcia, too. But yeah, second place finisher MVP. All right, I think we have enough information for the pack giveaway. All right, so let's switch back to this screen. All right, everyone got this right. They did win the pen and go to the World Series. Will they win the World Series? They did win the World Series, so it's down to Bronson Johnson and Nerd of Anarchy. Will a player of this team win the Cy Young Award? They did not. So Nerd of Anarchy gets that right. Is going to win 7 packs for first place. Bronson Johnson is going to get second place points. 3 points for the second place competition. Now, if it had come down to wins, which it didn't, if it had come down to wins, the answer was 105. North America will be closest with 106. Alright, so let's see. Let's figure out the second place now. Hide these columns. Hide these columns. You took 10 games after guess? Yeah, you ended up being very close. Okay, so Nerd America has already won 7 packs, so we're not going to score his guesses. And Bronson Johnson's can get 3 bonus points. Everyone gets a point to start off with no games behind because they did win the pennant. Correctly guessing that. All-Stars. There were 9 All-Stars, so Bronson Johnson gets a solo point there, guessing 6. Not close, but closest. Gold Glove winners. This was not as kind. No Gold Glove winners. So, Flying Lowball Sicko gets a solo point. Platinum Sick Awards, there were 2. So Z Grizzly, Holler, Nerd America would have gotten a point too. Alright, oh, the mouse hover questions. First, and 14th. Second, 15th, 5th. All right. So run scored first. Z Grizzly, Holler, Bronson Johnson each get points. Batting average first. Holler, Bronson Johnson. Not quite as slow, which is LLB. Home runs hit 14th. Z Grizzly 2 below, Flying WV 2 above. So you'll each get points there. ERA second. The Holler gets a solo point. Nerve-wracking would have gotten that right as well. Strikeouts thrown 15th. Flying WV is going to get a solo point there with a guess of 16th. Defensive efficiency 5th. Solo point for the Holler. Alright, heading into the batting questions. Z Grizzly's got 4. Flying W has 4. The Holler 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Without a bonus point either. Bronson Johnson 4 plus the 3 bonus for 7. And LLB with 2. Everyone can actually still win it right now. Alright, for the batting question for low ball, it is specified in the form that we're looking for triples in low ball. So the team leader in triples was Montenegro. He hit 29 triples. .36 doubles, 29 triples, no home runs, 301 average, so 29. So Flying WV is going to be closest there with 27. All right, batting average with at least 300 plate appearances. Palacios hit 365. That's going to be a Holler. I think Holler has now caught Bronson Johnson, and by having the more recent question right, is in first place with the tiebreak. Okay, top OPS 880, also Palacios 880. FlyingWV is going to take that. And then highest batter war 11.3 by Garcia. 11.3. LLB, the only one that gets double digits, is going to take that one. Alright, so after the hitting questions, Z Grizzly with 4. FlyingWV picks up 2 to move up to 6. Holler moves up 1 to 7. Bronson Johnson holds at 7. And LLB picks up 1 to go to 3. Right now, everyone can still win. Because if LLB runs the table, she will tie Holler and Bronson Johnson, but will also have gotten the most recent question right. So technically, everyone's still alive. All right, pitching. Strikeouts thrown by the team winner strikeouts. 118 by Sanchez. 118. Ooh, LLB keeping the running the table dream alive. Gets 111. And gets that one right. Lowest ERA, at least 100 innings pitched. Lopez, 1.79. LLB, 0.08 away. 1.71. 0.08. Holler was 0.10 above. So LLB a little bit closer by 0.02. Okay, lowest whip. Lopez, 0.98. Oh, FlyingWV is going to take one. It's going to eliminate LLB and take over the lead because FlyingWV now tied with the other two with 7, but has the most recent question right. So it is going to come down to the pitcher war. And that was Lopez with 8.3. 8.3. Bronson Johnson with an 8 is going to take it. So after a very quiet pitcher and batter and pitcher section, Bronson Johnson gets the very last question right to take the win here. 4 for Z Grizzly, 7 for FlyingWV, 7 for the Holler, 8 on the very last question for Bronson Johnson, and 6 for LLB. Big comeback by LLB, but Bronson Johnson takes it at the very end. Had the 3 bonus points, built up an early lead, got caught up by everyone else, but then takes the last question to win it. So first place for Nerd of Anarchy, second place for Bronson Johnson. Alright, well, it was a fun run, and you did win the World Series, Nerd of Anarchy. But the win title, which is the top 5 on the leaderboard, still stays with Z Grizzly, with Nerd of Anarchy in second place. And Z Grizzly has another low ball run tomorrow, so could potentially bump Nerd of Anarchy off the top of the leaderboard, off the top 2 spots, and take over 1 and 2. Anything with 15 and above. 15 would put Z Grizzly in second place, and with his previous first place, take first over first, second. Or 16 and above would then either put him in a tie or sole possession of the lead with the new run. And the previous run would go to second place, and that would bump Nerd of Anarchy off the top 2 spots. Alright, well, thanks everybody for being here. Thank you for participating in the pack giveaway. I am going to raid out. I do have to do a couple of drafts. I Jim Undoned a bunch this weekend, so I don't want to do that on Monday. Midnight Sumo's on replays. Yeah, so I think we're just going to raid Ophi. We have not seen Ophi for a couple days over the weekend. This will also be the start of her fundraising week, which I will be participating in Wednesday night. So, who is her guest this week? Let's see. Or today. can I find? Yes. Tonight's guest is Curry Paws. Very cool graphic artist. So let's go see Ophi with special guest Curry Paws. And also programming notes. Tomorrow, like I mentioned, we have Zegressy playing Dead Ball again. Tuesday, I'll be doing roster builds for the Juneteenth NEL takeover of the 2025 Mets and the Father's Day, Father-Son team for Father's Day, which we'll play on the 21st. And Thursday will be Pack Rips. Friday afternoon, we'll do that Juneteenth sim. Friday night, Nerd of Eric is going to be playing Lowball. And then Saturday night, we have FlyingWV playing Lowball. The 21st, Sunday, will be the Father's Day sim. And then Claydog returning to play regular creator roster on Monday night. Next Monday night. So those should be fun.